Hello there, and welcome to a new game commentary. And we're today actually not at top lane. Believe it or not, we're not at top lane. Today I'm playing AD carry because lately, I'm stuck in a +1 -1 cycle of death with this solo queue here, and I wanted to do some role swap because it gets a bit tiring over the time to just play every time the same. I'm having some issues with top lane in general. That is for lower ELO because, it's easier to win a game where one or two of your people are heavy as fuck as an AD carry. It's easier to carry the game than when you're top lane because top lane doesn't have the solo carry power an AD carry has in the late game, and that's basically the thought process. And beside that, I really do like playing AD carry. Although, it's always pretty interesting because the early game on the bot lane is mainly defined by the supports and the junglers. Us AD carries were basically DPS monkeys. And most of the plays are not being made by the AD carries in general. Not initiated by the AD carries, that is. So, giving this Jarvan a little leash and proceeding to this lane. This area on the Shen is pretty amazing. I wonder if he actually knew what he's doing or just forgot to swap out his rune page. I think the latter is the case, but I can take it. So, Wayne and Shen are in an advantage against us, I'd say. Because Zona is very, very squishy, and if this Shen ever lands a good engage on her, we should be pretty screwed. So, I'm really curious how this will go out. But my job is just to scale and kick their balls at some point. And staying alive and getting a lot of CS. So that's basically all we have to do. And the first blood is ours. That's also pretty nice. Giving the Wayne immediate pressure when the Shen lands an engage, because she's the damage. Shen on his own can't kill my Sona. Trying to land some hits whenever I can. And giving her some nice bombing. So the enemy jungle is Master Yi, so that's no particularly big threat in the early game. So I think, yeah, we dropped her first health pot, that's great. I want to keep this warded if we have to fall back. So we're pretty pushing here. Don't know if that's actually too smart. I don't think so, actually. But it's in Tristana's nature to push. So, Yi was spotted mid, which means he might rotate to our lane here. So, like I expected, this trade is not going too well for them. Sadly, I had to burn my heal here, but we're still good here. I immediately focused the Yi because he was the most delicious target here. And early game Yi is very, very vulnerable, and his Alpha Strike is not as strong as it will get later on. I might drop a bomb on this turret, but I'm actually not too interested in. Oh, the Yi is still here. Holy shit, that was well played. Oh well, at least the Sona got out. We should have had that warded, huh? That sucks. Especially it sucks that I have to return to this lane before I have my money up for the BF. That sucks the most. But I'm gonna go for a pickaxe here. This Yi was really good at waiting until I jump. Gotta keep that in mind in the future. Although I would have been dead, no matter what. Dropping a little bomb to soften them up. So this was really horrible, but my CS is not really bad, and Wayne only got an assist on that, not the kill. So it's not really the worst outcome, but I really want to be careful with this Yi. So we would need some initiative now. In the best case from our jungle. Mid lane would be sufficient too. But I'm not gonna do anything apart from farming and pressing this push back, because right now we're really at a disadvantage here. Just some poke into the Wayne maybe. I don't want to let some gank like that happen again. It sucks. Okay, Sona. I don't like the situation our bot lane is in, but the rest of the map is winning, so it's okay. And he is top lane, so we can do whatever we want here. Sona's pretty dead. But the Shen can really screw my attacks up, because he can block all basic attacks with this ground thingy there. So there wasn't much I could do. But I'm out farming her decently, so I think I'm okay with this situation. Is this Wayne running over here? Looks like it. I'd really like to do something, but I can't engage on them because Shen will just negate that. So I'm pretty doomed to farm here. I can't even poke properly because they just heal it up with a relic shield. Kinda sucks, but as long as I maintain a better CS than the Wayne, it's actually okay. Playing AD carry and low elo is really weird, because playing conservatively is really way to go. Oh, okay, rest in peace, Sona. So again, they're taking initiative on us, while we're not taking initiative at all. And there's nothing you can do about that as a bot laner. Best thing you can do is just staying alive in bad situations like these and fucking up some CS like I did here. So, chances are they're doing Drake, but they're not. Okay, cool. I think I want to help the Jarvan here. Alright, they know that I'm here. Well, I'm not suicidal here. It's not like we could change that Drake from happening here. Our jungle is almost dead. Let's head out of here. I don't want to be around here. So, this is some really bad start for us. On bot lane, that is. Wayne got a kill. Shen got 3 assists. It's pretty huge, to be quite honest. But this is just as weird as low elo bot lanes work out. That's why I love to just farm up until the later part of the game, because in the laning phase, if you're having a support like I do here, there's not much you can do, because I don't want to blame this Sona for playing badly or anything like that. It's just her pick against these two guys is horrible. Sona against this duo here is a horrible pick. I would rather prefer some Enchanter support or some Engage support, anything not as squishy as Sona. But it's okay. I would pretty much prefer better last hitting skills here, because mine suck. But they don't suck as hard as Wayne's CSing skills, so it's okay. Always measure yourself on your enemy, not on challengers. Alright, so Sona's not with me, and I'm gonna just follow for now. Oh well. Let's remove that. At least. I think I worded that too early. So, Wayne got an item finished here on me, while I have none. Gotta respect that. Let's remove that. When we have a control ward here, we should use that. So we're just chilling and farming. I should have bought a coal here. So, looks like Shen is a bit bored because he's spamming his voice lines a lot. And I'm bored because I'm losing a lot of CS. So, I want to know what's going on there. The situation here is totally stagnating, and it's pretty boring to play that. So, obviously we got the turret first blood? Yeah, but that's a while ago. Pretty concerned with the bot lane missing here. Okay, Sona. Okay, so we got a TP in our backs. Fascinating. Flash jump was way to go. So I could afford some item here, but I can't back right now. Chances are they're sitting here in the bush. No, Darius is not here. Good. So low elo laning phases are actually played best by playing super conservatively and avoiding deaths as good as possible, because most of the time your support is not able to make plays properly, and it's a lot better to just scale until you have 1.5 items like I have here or something like that, and then get into the fightings. Because right now, Wayne and I are pretty even. She's a bit ahead due to the combat participations, but no big issue here. So, we can fight, that's for sure. And that's actually what I want to do here. Okay, so... So, we're not getting anything here, that's okay. Should've went for a rapid fire cannon from the looks of it here. So let's just get a crap ton of new farm here. If we're not getting any combat participations here. Early game of an AD carry looks often a lot like that in this elo. But it's totally okay, because the rest of my team is actually winning. I don't want to play around with this Orianna alone, although she should be pretty behind her. There's no reason to be that afraid, Sona. Now it's some reason to be afraid, but I can jump. There's no chance that they will catch up to me, just like that. Wow. Getting the cannon stolen by my own support. I want to stay here until I can afford my IE. It's pretty important for me. Alright, I can afford it. No reason to overstay here. Alright, so now my life as an AD carry actually begins. And I'm gonna cover up top lane. I'm pretty done with the bot lane. This looks like a dead Yorick to me. So maybe we adjust our plans and roam over to mid. Ah, well, fuck it. I want to push this in, so... when I push this in, we're at least not getting top lane pushed. And it's up to the rest of the team to cover this up in time. I'm joining in for the follow-ups here. Yay! Me kill steal. Was a wonderful kill steal here. Oh, that was a close one though. Come on, buddy. Let me have that, please. So this game's pretty GG without me doing anything. The rest of my team really performed very, very well. So in games like these, you're actually more a push bot as an AD carry than anything else. But for me, that's totally okay. Alright, that's a dead E. And that's one game. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this game. I mean, I literally didn't do anything apart from surviving, but most of the time, this is all you gotta do in the laning phase, to be quite honest. Because either you're having a good support who's making the plays and making the engages and making stuff happen, then you can just snowball. And if you don't, just do it like me here. Just play passively, scale up, get your items, wait until something good happens, and then you'll be better off than I did here. But it's not really terrible here, because I did a lot of pushing. And I was scaling. So this game was just ended way before I got important. It's pretty tedious to play it like that, but it's actually effective. So thanks for watching. I mean, there was not much to watch in this video, but I think it showed off how to actually survive an early laning phase with a support which actually doesn't bring you in the winning side of the lane. So see you guys soon, and bye bye.